We're back. This is Press Pass number 2. All right, so welcome to Press Pass. This is our second time doing this new venture. Thanks to everyone tuning in live to check this out. It's awesome. Appreciate you. Shout out to Kimmy. Where's Kimmy? Kimmy's back there working on the awards. She's our new Florida promoter. We want to thank Kimmy for making this whole thing possible. She's amazing. Let me get this out of here. We're here in beautiful Destin, Florida. We had awesome photo shoots today. It's been an awesome weekend so far. Show us tomorrow. Photo shoots on Sunday. We're hanging out with this entire beautiful community of IPL athletes and promoters and fans and families. So this is awesome. I'm not going to waste much more time here. We're going to get into it. This is Press Pass number 2, press conferences with the pros. Thank you. I'm Ben Yosef, by the way. I was told I don't need to introduce myself, but just in case, I'm Ben Yosef. Thank you guys for being here. Press Pass number 2. Awesome. Get this out of here. All right. First up, we have I'm IPL Pro Champion here in Florida for the Sunshine Classic. This is Lynette Spence. Woohoo! Welcome to Press Pass.
Hey guys, thanks. Thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Hey, Lynette, how you doing? Welcome back.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And for, again, like Ben said, for Kimmy, for the community, it's just been a gorgeous trip so far.
Awesome. All right, so you've been a mainstay with the IPL since 2021. What do you like most about the IPL as a league?
Oh, we fell in love with the diversity of the classes and just the amazing opportunity for the athletes that we were really hungry to coach for a long time.
Very cool. How difficult is it to train other athletes for competition while also staying competitive yourself? Is there any added motivation for you?
Wow. I think in terms of motivation, my athletes, my people that work with me that think that I'm coaching them, they're holding me accountable every single minute. I mean, the truth is it makes me emotional because I love them so much. They motivate me to be better at what I do and to be a better athlete. So the truth is they're coaching me, right?
All right, you've earned pro cards in multiple divisions with the IPL. So which is your favorite division?
Oh, gosh, this is a tough one for me because I'm an athletic girl. I love to be barefoot on stage, right? But I've really fallen in love with the evening gown division. And we really just have a great time with it. It's a way for us to bring out a little bit more femininity to the sport and also just amazing stage presence and poise. And so it's tough. It's tough for me. I think I love them both equally.
Hello there. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, T.
So what made you make the change from the National Physique Committee to the International Physique League?
So that was a very conscious decision for our team. You know, we had some experience in other leagues. That's not the only league that we had experience in. And what we found was to be a well-rounded team of people from grandmas to college students to moms with kids in tow, guys, gals, all around. We needed to be able to fit people into the division that best suited their athletic ability. And so we did a lot of homework and found Ben and the league. And so we intentionally shifted this direction for that reason, really.
Good. So how do you and Teresa Moss juggle being teammates and coaches, then competing against each other?
Oh my gosh. Well, T's one of my best friends.
Mhm.
She's actually one of the reasons why I am in this sport today. She taught me how to pose. She taught me my stage presence. And I don't know if you guys have met Teresa Moss, but she has the most contagious laugh ever. And so she's hysterical to be around. And really, we love each other. And so we know that no matter who places in what spot on stage, we still love each other, right? And we're having a great time. And to be good examples for other people, we have to show good sportsmanlike conduct, right? And so we just have a blast together. It comes down to having fun with what you do, because this is nothing if you can't have a good time with it, right?
Very true, very true. So you've earned 7 pro titles in the IPL in your 2-year career here. What's it like being a 7-time pro champion here in the IPL?
Well, I'm not sure my feet have hit the ground yet. Um, I, I don't know how to describe it other than it's fantastic, right? What's really important is the people that are watching, that are coming alongside us. Our team is the biggest it's ever been here in Destin, Florida, and many of them traveled a long way to be here. They've set some really big goals for themselves. I'm super proud of them. And we just want to continue to do that all across the nation, uh, worldwide if we could, right? So we love this league because it gives us the opportunity to do that. Um, I'm in, I am definitely in my happy zone, right where I am, helping other people.
Awesome. Love that. Love that. So, and you kind of just spoke to this, but you and your team have been traveling literally all around the country competing in IPL events, and we definitely appreciate you, and I hope you feel that. What has that experience been like traveling around the country for IPL competitions?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't do it any other way. We stay together, we play together, we sleep in the same house, we rent a big place so that we can all be together, have community. And what we love is when we come to any of the events with IPL, we get the same love from every promoter, right? And we just have a great time. So this is a growth experience for everyone involved. And if we're not together, then it's hard for us to really bond. But we get to know the people that are on our team really well. And so um, I think it's important. It's important to have community. It's important to take people alongside you and to show them what's possible, so they can believe in themselves.
Awesome. You competed last April in Pro Masters evening gown against your bestie Teresa Moss here in Arizona. We're not here in Arizona. We're in Destin, but
Yeah.
in Arizona, you won that pro title. What was it like competing against your friend back in Arizona? How are you feeling now, just one day out from competing against her again? And how much do you focus on winning versus just really having fun with your friend?
Wow, well, we're competitors by nature, right? And so we do our best to bring our A game. But I'll tell you, you can find us backstage praying together about just what God would have happen today. Let it happen. And so we honestly really just have a good time together. And it's may the person who uh, looks best in the judge's eyes win, and we're fine with that, right? We confess that to each other because we love each other. Not gonna lie, T's one tough cookie, right? So I'm a little nervous. If I wasn't nervous, it, either way, we'll love each other when we're.
Awesome. So in 2024, the IPL will have an event in Fairbanks, Alaska, which is closer to home for you and your team.
Yeah.
What is it going to be like for you being a part of that IPL Alaska contest?
You guys, we've been dreaming about this for decades in Alaska. And so, Teresa Quakenbush and the Fairbanks community is so hungry for this. It's time. It is time to bring this kind of event to that kind of town. Um, I am so excited. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about it, right? It's a beautiful time of year. It is a beautiful place to be. And if you haven't been to Alaska, this is the time and place to do it and to come. Um, I was born there. So, that's where I grew up. And so I'm so jazzed to be there, but to also see some of the folks who I used to compete with before up there in this setting. So now we can say, see, you're home, just like we were, right?
That's awesome. Awesome. What do you think of IPL Press Pass?
Oh my gosh. Well, I will tell you that I didn't rehearse any of these questions,
Good.
and I didn't have any idea really what you guys are going to ask me, and I'm a little nervous without being practiced. But this is great because no one else does it, guys. This is awesome, right? You get to see and talk to the people who are on the professional side of the game, and like, where else are you going to get to do this? You're not. It's incredible. I mean, my peers are right out here next to me, giving me strength, right? So I don't mess something up. But I'm excited about it. Thank you for doing it.
Thank you for being a part of it. We're excited to have you a part of this community and this league. Finally, any shout outs? Like obviously a lot of people, and you could probably you probably have a huge list, but a lot of people take part in getting us to the stage, getting athletes to the stage. So any shout outs, coach, team, folks that are really kind of responsible to
Yeah.
in helping you get here?
Absolutely. My family supports me all the way. My work family supports me as well. My fit family, who right now are back at the house practicing and getting ready for tomorrow. I could not do it without them. I'm telling the truth when I say that they really coach me. They keep me on my game. And, of course, you guys, it's an incredible opportunity. And last but not least, my co-coach, Teresa Moss. If there wasn't the two of us, we wouldn't have this. My husband also, he's a big, shout out to you, babe, because we're doing our press pass, having fun over here.
All right. Thanks, Lynette.
All right,
Thank
you
very
guys, thanks.
much.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. That was Lynette Spence, 7-time IPL Pro Champion. Next up on our schedule, we had Brianne Cruz. It sounds like she's getting her 10. So we're going to move right into our next athlete, Megan Roark. Megan Roark is an IPL Bikini Pro. She's an evening gown pro, and she is Seam Magazine cover girl. Welcome to Press Pass.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Megan, welcome back.
Thank you.
You and your husband just finished promoting your first IPL show in Maryland. How much did that show motivate you to compete again in the show here in Destin?
So it was an awesome experience to be a promoter, and it was really exciting to see. And I'm not going to lie, I was a little jealous when I was in my and all these athletes are, they're ripped and ready. Definitely really inspiring, and I'm excited to finally be competing again for myself.
That's great. Which do you enjoy more, promoting or competing?
Oh, I mean, they're just different and they're both fun. It's awesome to be a part of everyone's journey. I had a lot of first-time athletes in Maryland, so I love seeing that and inspiring so many people. And then, of course, I love being the best version of myself that I can be here on stage. So I can't really pick which one I like better.
It's very nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you finally.
What has been different in your training this time around since your previous show in Sacramento last October?
So I have been, well, first off, since Sacramento, I have had continual training. I've been tracking macros. So even though I had an off season, I really put everything into that being a growth season versus just, going and doing whatever I wanted and then thinking I would get into a 3-month prep. So the consistency, I think, has really been great for me. I found a coach that I really vibe with well, and he's also helping me coach others. So I think both of them together has really made my appearance a lot different this time from my Sacramento show.
So how much do you know about your competitor for tomorrow, Brianne Cruz? And did you know she was also a mom? And basically, what do you think about competing against Brianne tomorrow?
So I know she's beautiful. I know she has a great stage presence. And I did stalk, and she has two twins, which are, you know, two babies that are twins. So I think that's amazing. I have a 3-year-old myself. I really love the fact that that she is a mom of such young babies. So I met her today, and she was sweet as could be. So yeah, I'm excited.
You were the star of the Real IPL, episodes 6, 7, and 8. What was that experience like for you? Basically, opening up your life to that show and sharing that inside look at your life. What was that show and that experience like for you?
Well, it was fun to look back at because my daughter was kind of funny. That's real life. It's what a mom is like, especially when you're running a business, promoting a show, when you're training yourself. It's just chaos constantly. And I think that the one episode really showed that. And then um, the one with my husband was kind of funny because at first it was like, um, that you could tell that there was a little bit of a rift there just from us promoting the show and how stressful that was and stuff. So it was interesting to look back at.
And thank you for opening up your life and sharing that inside look at your life with us and with the world. Basically, that was brave of you.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
I was scared to watch those videos for sure.
So after watching them, what do you think? I mean, you kind of just described that, but
I mean, it's hey, I'm a real life person and I have real life situations, and as do every other athlete that's on here. So I think it's really cool that IPL is showing off what these athletes are going through day to day.
I'm going to ask everyone this tonight. What do you think of IPL Press Pass?
I think it's pretty cool. You asked me how I felt about Brianne, and I don't know her. So I think this is a great way to get to know other pro athletes. As a competitor myself, I'm always, a little nervous. Is everybody going to be nice? What's the vibe going to be? And I think that this is a good way to show kind of what the vibe will be, at least with IPL pros that you already have.
Finally, I'm going to ask everyone this as well. Obviously, it takes a team, it takes a village to get us to this stage. I already know some of the shout outs, and you kind of just gave some, but just shout out again some of the folks that are really kind of responsible for helping you get to this weekend. I mean, you traveled in from Maryland, we're in Destin, Florida. That takes effort and time and energy and sacrifice. So
Oh, yeah.
just shout out to some folks that helped you
Um,
get here.
Definitely my husband and my daughter. They go through a lot for me to be able to do this, for me to be able to train, for me to be able to be cranky, unfortunately, as my food gets lower and all that. So, they really definitely keep it together for me. Um, I have a few Marylanders here to support me, as well as I have a team here. So, shout out to all of them, and thank you for all of the support that they've given me. Um, yeah, my coach, he's awesome too. So shout out to my coach, David.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We're super psyched to see you hit that stage tomorrow.
Me too.
Thanks for being a part of this. Thank you, Megan. All right. We thought we lost one here. Fishtailing across the finish line here.
I'm working.
I know. And I'm gonna actually start since I have the microphone. I'm gonna kick it off.
Hold this.
Our other Welcome to Press Pass.
Hello, Ben.
Fabulous you. My co-hosts here have tons of questions, so I'm going to keep mine simple. I could ask you a ton of stuff, as you know, but they're going to do the questions. So let's start with your shout outs. I normally end with that, but shout outs, obviously it takes a lot to get here. It takes sacrifice, it takes people, it takes a village, a team. Just some shout outs to some of the folks that kind of helped you get here from Alaska to Destin, Florida, which I understand is not a quick day. It's not a quick travel.
It is. It's a big travel. I would really have to, I want to be like Snoop, I'm like, I think me, I think me. But it takes a village, and my family, absolutely. I've got 4 amazing grown adult children that are excited for me and have supported me and pushed me. Lynette, my fellow coach, and her and I have just jumped with both feet into this thing and have an amazing team that we're growing. And because of that, we're able to travel as the coaches with our team. And my clients at the gym, they push me, they inspire me. And they're a big reason of why I'm here. A lot of them have seen me in my best and they've seen me in my worst, when prep is just terrible, and have pushed me. So I owe a lot of this to my clients as well.
Awesome. My other question to you, what do you think of IPL Press Pass?
I think this is great. I am so excited. I was so excited when you started doing this and watching them, and what an amazing way to get the IPL out there and just get more people to see it, get more coverage, just get it out there more. And it shows an honor and a respect for the athletes. And truly, without the athletes, the federation wouldn't be much. And to give the athletes a platform to be able to speak and talk about their journey is amazing. It's wonderful.
All right, Teresa, welcome back.
Thank you.
Congrats on all your success at your previous show and earning your pro cards. You competed in Arizona previous year, and the improvements in your physique were phenomenal. What did you do differently in your training?
Well, the previous time that I had competed, I had actually just got off the Appalachian Trail, where I hiked 2,194 miles. And I basically walked off a lot of my muscle, and I literally came off the trail, went home, packed my bag, and went to Arizona and competed. And I did well. But the following year, I was off the trail. I just concentrated on putting my muscle back on. And yeah, it was a show sweep. It's every athlete's dream that they just have that one show. And that was my show. That was my show. And I didn't expect it. And I went in going, man, I wish I would have done, better in my conditioning. And so to have a full sweep, 5 pro cards, I was like over the top, just amazing.
Yeah, I remember that was phenomenal. You made your pro debut in Masters evening gown against your friend Lynette after
Yes.
earning your pro card at the same show. What does it mean for you to compete alongside her again?
It's awesome. It's like we have been competing together since 2013. But when I won my pro card and went up against her immediately, that was our first time ever competing against each other. So it was an honor. I've got so much admiration and respect for her. And I'm just excited to jump on the stage with her tomorrow. No one knows what's going to happen, but I'm just so excited to just be up there and share the stage with her. There's nothing like sharing the stage with one of your friends, one of your best friends.
Are there any training methods that you incorporate while living in Alaska that may be different than other states?
Yes, I'm a very avid outdoor hiker, so I climb mountains, and it's given me incredible leg strength and has helped me bring my legs in. I love hiking mountains, and I love just outdoor fitness. I really do. Anything that's outdoors that I can incorporate is just wonderful, and what I do typically in Alaska.
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
So speaking of that, my question to you is, how do you find time to weight train when you're out doing all your outdoor adventures?
Yeah. I am outdoors as much as I can be. I train in the gym. I have my own fitness business. I'm a fitness professional. So I'm training clients all day long. And I have a few clients that I will actually work out with them. And so I can squeeze my workout in there. Sometimes I'll have a client that can't make their appointment. So I take that opportunity to work out by myself. And sometimes I'm going back to the gym at 8, 9 o'clock at night. But yeah, I get it in. I'm in the gym. Unfortunately, I'm in the gym 7 days a week.
Wow. I don't know how you do it all.
Yeah.
So what does your meal prep look like when you're out in the mountains like you are a lot?
When I was on the Appalachian Trail, I took a product called HumaPro. So it's protein pills. And that's how I was able, because there's no way you can carry a huge amount of protein when you're out. I would carry like beef and cheese. So I carried what I could. When I'm out hiking, I'm usually because you burn so many calories and so quickly. Hiking's one thing, but climbing mountains, I can burn easy 3,000 calories in 3 hours, easy. So I go high calorie. I'm eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. When I get off the mountain, I'm eating that burger with sweet potato.
Awesome. That's awesome. And then how do you and Lynette juggle teammates and coaching and competing against one another? How do you juggle all of that? It's
You
just
know, we are together. It's just something that has just fallen into place. Lynette has taken over for all of our teammates and team members, and I do all of their conditioning, their cardio plans, and their workout plans, and their composition and stuff like that. So it's divided equally. Lynette takes the nutrition, and I take the other stuff. And we meet once a week, and we talk about our different clients. We actually pray for all of our clients. We pray for every girl on the team, and we lift them up. And yeah, it's worked really, really well.
Teresa, thank you.
Thank you.
You're awesome. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you so
Yes.
much for being part of this.
See ya.
Next up, we have IPL Bikini Pro and Natural Bikini Magazine cover girl, Brianne Cruz. She's making her IPL Pro Bikini debut tomorrow and her Pro Bikini model debut tomorrow. This is Brianne Cruz. There she is. Hi. Great photo shoot today. You were
Yes,
on
that
fire.
was so fun. Thank
You were on
you.
fire. That's awesome. Good to have you in Destin, Florida.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
We're excited to see you compete tomorrow. How much do you know about Megan Roark? And as I asked her, did you know that she was also a mother to a young? I know you have 2 young children. She has 1, but what do you know about Megan? And did you know she was also a mother?
Yeah, so I didn't know she was a mom. I just met her about 30 minutes ago out here in the hallway. And she's so sweet, and I'm just very excited to compete tomorrow with her. Very honored to compete alongside her.
You're making your pro debuts
Yes,
tomorrow.
tomorrow is my pro debut.
What's that
debut.
like?
It's really a long time coming. I started competing. I entered my very first bodybuilding competition at just 16 years old. So I'm now 30. So I really have been competing half of my life. And just turned pro this last April in Arizona. So it's just, I think that it was the right timing for me. Everything just came together, and this didn't happen overnight. I have been working towards this for a long time.
Awesome. So you are, as mentioned, a mother to 2 young twin boys.
Mhm.
And I've actually interviewed you for the magazines, and we've talked about your life and your prep and your, being a mom and what that's like. So you've shared a lot about yourself already, which we appreciate, and it's very inspiring. So a lot of women do think it's impossible to bounce back quickly, really, if ever, right after having children. And I think I asked you this before in our magazine, but for those who haven't read that interview or article, what advice can you give to other women, specifically mothers, with regards to getting back into shape or maybe even competing, hitting the stage after having children?
Yeah, that's an awesome question. And it's always something that I had hoped, because I want to compete in this sport. What's so great about bodybuilding is that you can really compete in this sport for as long as you are willing and able to, right? So when I first found out I was expecting twins, I was, a little scared kind of what the aftermath would be. It was my first pregnancy, and I just, you know, put in the work, and I actually competed 15 months postpartum after my twins. That was an NPC show in Alaska, and I took the overall title after having my twins. So I really just think that, my advice would be anything is really, possible as long as you put in the hard work. I was putting my twin babies to sleep, and then I would work out, 10, 11 o'clock at night, or I would wake up at 5 a.m. before they woke up and just always make sure I got it done.
Awesome. What do you think about press pass?
I think it's I'm not used to this, but I love it. I'm have like I can, I have prep brain right now. They like to nickname that. So I'm on low calories, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying.
I like to surprise everyone with that
Yeah.
question. Finally, any shout outs? I like to ask the shout out question because, again, it takes a village, it takes a team, it takes a
Yeah.
family, it's sacrifice, it's dedication, and most importantly, it's people, right, around you, even if it's your kids that are putting up with you, right? So just who would you shout out, folks that are responsible and part of your team to really help you get here and compete
Yeah,
today?
I would just say, my friends and family, of course, and also Lynette Spence and Teresa, um, who are our coaches for our team in Alaska. We meet, once a week, and they just keep me motivated, keep me inspired, and I couldn't do it without their help and support.
All right. Hi, Bree. Welcome back.
Hi, yes,
All right.
good to
How
see you.
exciting is it to be making your IPL Pro debut and also making a long trip from Alaska?
Um, can you repeat? Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Just how exciting is it to be making your pro
Oh, how
debut?
exciting. I'm over the moon. I'm going to be wearing a different color bikini tomorrow, rocking a new color. And the hard work is over. Since winning my pro card last April, one of my personal goals was to build up my upper body. Um, I have always had a very strong lower body. Growing up in Alaska, I've played ice hockey with the boys since I was 3 years old up into D1 women's college hockey, so I've always been very lower body dominant. So I have really been working diligently these last 6 months on my shoulders, in particular. Bikini's very that nice hourglass X frame, you want a nice capped shoulder, tiny waist, nice full round glutes. So I've really been working on, balancing out that X frame a bit more. So I'm hopefully the judges can see that tomorrow. I'm bringing that upper body up, and I'm going to be coming in with the necessary leanness as well, and just gonna try to get that whole package look together.
All right, and what's it like making that long trip from Alaska?
It was like an 11 hours in total of flying. I wore my compression socks because I usually retain a lot of water flying, but I made sure to fly in a few days earlier um, to kind of decompress and everything, make sure that I'm prepared mentally and physically for tomorrow.
All right, and you in your previous show in Arizona, it had tons of talent. Okay, and
Yeah.
you were the one to win your pro cards in stacked divisions.
hmm
Probably the most stacked show I've ever had the privilege to judge. How much did it mean to you to be at the top of that elite group? And was there any doubt that you would come out on top?
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. That's a great question. I did go against a lot of girls, and I believe I won my pro card only by 1 point. So it was very neck and neck, but, I prayed right before I went on stage, and I just felt it. I just told myself that this was my time, this was my moment, and, I left it all out there on the stage just like I do every time I step into the gym, just like I do, every day I wake up till the moment I go to bed. I stick to my meal plan. I never cheat on my diet. Um, so I knew that I truly I could look myself in the mirror, stone unturned. So I knew that I gave it my all. I came in the best that I could be, and at the end of the day, that's all I can really control. I can't control who I compete with or who else shows up, but thankfully, the judges, believed that I looked the best that day, and I couldn't have been more honored or grateful for that.
It's nice to see you.
Hi,
I've heard
yes.
lots about you. Congratulations on your recent magazine cover.
Thank
What
you.
does it mean to you to be a cover girl and featured athlete for the IPL as a new pro?
Yeah, that was just one of the best surprises I've ever had, honestly, in my life. I never thought like I could physically like see myself on the cover of a magazine. So I'm every one of you, the judges, the expediters, the tanning, the photographers, the promoters, just because, without you guys, like none of this would be possible.
Well, I hope you do Alaska when I do my
I
show in
am.
September.
I am.
Good.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Brianne. You're amazing. You're awesome. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow and a
Thank
lot
you.
more in
I'm
the
gonna
future.
get some rest.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you
awesome.
so much.
All right. That concludes IPL Press Pass number 2. Hope everyone out there in live streaming world enjoyed it. This is going to be obviously up on our YouTube channel from here on, and we're going to cut this up into some individual videos as well for fun, but that's all for us tonight. Tomorrow in Florida. Thank you guys for tuning in.